You ever notice how the holidays come with a whole lot of expectations? It's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year, right? But when you're trying to conceive of PCOS, it can feel like the most triggering time instead. Because while everyone is out here sipping hot cocoa and posting family photos in matching pajamas, you're low key holding your breath every single time another pregnancy announcement hits your feed. And let's not even talk about those family gatherings. Those aunties mean well. But so when are you going to have a baby hits different when you've been doing everything right, eating clean, tracking, praying, hoping, and still waiting? So I want to start by saying this. You are not dramatic for feeling overwhelmed. You are not broken for needing space, and you are definitely not alone. This episode isn't about tips or fake a smile through dinner or pretend you're okay when you're really not. It's about protecting your peace and your body because both matter more than keeping up appearances. You've worked too hard to let stress drag your hormones, your joy, and your hope through another holiday season. This year, we're doing it differently. You're going to move through the holidays like a woman who's trusts her timing, like someone who knows her body isn't behind her, it's rebuilding, like someone who's done letting other people's timeline decide how she feels about her own journey. Because your goal right now isn't just to get pregnant, it's to build a life, a rhythm, and a peace that can hold the pregnancy when it does. So take a deep breath, sis. We're going to talk about how to keep your peace when the world doesn't stop talking about babies, and how to protect your energy so that your body feels safe enough to say yes. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Let's be real. The holidays can be a lot when you're trying to conceive with PCOS. You've got the tree up, the candles lit, the Mariah Carey playlist on loop, but inside you're holding your breath, praying you can make it through the season without another breakdown in the bathroom. Let's name what's really happening here because pretending doesn't help anyone. For one, the baby showers and pregnancy announcements. You love your people, you really do. But seeing another baby bump or Christmas card with matching pajamas, it hits the part of your heart that's still healing. And the worst part, you feel guilty for feeling that way. Like you should just be happy for them. And then comes the nosy relatives, the ones who turn a casual dinner into an interrogation. When's your turn? Y'all better hurry up. You're not getting any younger. And you just sit there trying to smile while your chest tightens and you rehearse your we're taking our time speech for the 100th time. Now, there's a food shame. The side eye when you reach for dessert or skip the rules, the quiet comments like, are you still on that PCOS diet thing? And you're like, sis, I just want to eat my mashed potatoes in peace. And then the quiet comparison game that creeps in when the house gets quiet. You're thinking about your cousin who's pregnant again, your friend who wasn't even trying, and you start asking yourself that question that hurts every single time. What's wrong with me? You're out here decorating the tree, but crying in the bathroom when your Aunt Linda hits you with the when's your turn? And you wipe your tears, fix your lipstick, and go back out smiling because that's what you've always done. But here's the thing, those emotions, they're not weakness, they're grief, they're exhaustion, they're your body's way of saying, I can't keep pretending I'm fine when I'm not. So before we talk about how to protect your peace, we have to name the things that keep stealing it. Because when you can see what's been triggering you, you can finally choose differently this year. Now let's talk about what the holiday stress hits different when you've got PCOS. See, for most people, stress doesn't just mean they're tired or cranky. But for us, stress flips the survival switch. And when your body's in survival mode, ovulation is the first thing to go because your body doesn't care that it's Christmas. It doesn't care that you've got matching pajamas, cinnamon rolls, or family dinner to get through. If your body feels unsafe, if it senses chaos, exhaustion, guilt, or pressure, it's not about to release an egg. It's like, girl, are we about to survive or produce? And that's the part that no one tells you about. The hustle over scheduling, the sleepless nights, the skipping meals, the overthinking, the let me power through this. It all keeps your hormones tapped in panic mode. So when you're doing everything right, taking supplements, eating balance, tracking every symptom, if the nervous system doesn't feel safe, your hormones won't either. And here's a truth bomb. Protecting your peace isn't just emotional, it's hormonal. When you say no to the extra event, when you choose rest over rushing, when you stop explaining your choices, that's not laziness. That's a fertility strategy because you can't heal or conceive in the same stress that broke you. That's the season to stop performing and start protecting because your body listens to your lifestyle way more than it listens to your wish list. All right, now, sis, now that we've named the triggers and we talked about why stress hits differently with PCOS, let's talk about how to actually protect your peace this season. First things first is boundaries. You don't need to explain, justify, or perform your healing for anyone. And next time someone asks that question that makes your chest tighten, try one of these boundary scripts. We're focused on health right now. Thank you for asking. That's personal, and I love to keep it private. Or my personal favorite, the soft smile and subject change works every single time. Normalize saying no. You don't have to go to every party, bake every cookie, or stay to the end just to prove that you're okay. You're allowed to skip the event. You're allowed to leave early or choose smaller gatherings that feel safer because peace is productive, especially when you're trying to conceive. Next, create your own rituals. This season doesn't have to be about what's missing. It can be about what's being rebuilt. Maybe that looks like journaling with your tea in the morning, or taking a quiet walk after dinner to let your nervous system breathe, or saying a quick prayer when you feel that wave of sadness hit. Something as simple as, my time is coming and I feel safe right now. And don't forget nourishing your body, not punishing it. Make your fertility friendly meals. Don't obsess. Eat the dessert if you want it. Drink your water. Take your supplements. You don't owe anybody a performance of perfection. You don't owe anybody your pain wrapped up in a bow just because it's the holidays. You can love your family, show up how you can, and still protect your peace. This season, your body and boundaries deserve the same grace that you give everyone else. Now let's get into the practical stuff, because protecting your peace also means protecting your hormones. Listen, the holidays are not the time to chase perfection. They're about staying steady so that your body doesn't go back into panic mode. Here's how you do that without making it a whole production. First, eat protein before sweets. I know Auntie's banana pudding bowl is calling your name, but start with some protein first, some chicken, some eggs, even a handful of nuts. That little move keeps your blood sugar steady so you don't crash or crave everything in sight an hour later. Second, take a 10-minute walk after big meals. You don't have to work off your food. You're just helping your body to process it. Though quick walks literally tell your body we're safe, we're digesting, and we're not stressing. Third, hydrate like it's your job. A lot of these holiday party cravings, a lot of these holiday cravings, they're just dehydration wearing a Santa hat. Water helps your energy and blood sugar stay balanced, so keep that bottle nearby, especially with all the salty food and travel days. And last, prioritize sleep, even when the night gets late. I know, between travel, events, and just one more episode, it's hard. But your hormones reset while you sleep. That's when your body repairs, regulates, and releases what's been stuck. Even 30 minutes makes a difference. Here's the reframe. The goal isn't perfection, it's protection. Protect your hormones, protect your peace, and protect your progress. Because this season isn't about proving discipline, it's about giving your body what it needs to feel safe enough to say yes. Let's zoom out for a second, sis, because how you move through this holiday season shapes how your body shows up next year. You've got two paths here. You can keep white knuckling your way through the holidays, saying yes to everything, swallowing your feelings, stressing over food, forcing smiles while your body quietly shuts down. That road leads to the same place it always does: burnout, missed ovulation, and another painful January that feels like starting over. Or you can do it differently this time. You can walk into the season with boundaries, peace, and a plan. You can listen to your body, honor what it needs, and finally let it feel safe enough to ovulate, because it's the real goal here. Imagine next December, you're unwrapping gifts with a calm heart instead of a tight chest. You're hearing baby giggles or feeling that first kick instead of unwrapping more grief. You're finally living in the body you prayed for, the one that feels safe, steady, and ready to carry life. And that's what happens when you stop trying to force the season and you start choosing peace like your life depends on it, because it does. So here's what I want you to remember as we wrap this up. Protecting your peace during the holidays isn't selfish. It's survival. Because when your body finally feels safe, that's when it can say yes. Yes to ovulation. Yes to balance. Yes to becoming the woman, the mother that you've been praying to be. You don't have to keep losing seasons to stress or proving your strength by pushing through. This is the permission slip to slow down, to set boundaries, and to let your body breathe. And if you're ready to take this work deeper, to stop guessing and start seeing results, I want you to apply to From PCOS to Pregnancy today. It's my 6-month high touch coaching program I teach women with PCOS how to restore ovulation and get pregnant naturally and carry full term without diets, meds, or burnout. Comment baby ready on my Instagram or click on the show notes to apply. Because, sis, you deserve to enter the new year with hope and not more heartbreak. Your peace isn't a luxury, it's the foundation of your fertility. And this year, we're choosing peace on purpose.